Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video that is a first on my channel. I have been wanting to do like a book vlog, like basically I read the book as you guys watch, so you kind of see my reactions throughout the book. I've decided for this first book vlog I'm going to read Song of Achilles because I feel like this book has taken the book world by storm this summer. I've seen it nonstop on TikTok, nonstop on YouTube, and my sister's read it. I just feel like everyone in the world has read it except for me. I also did a vote on my Instagram and this one did win. Second place was Verity by Colleen Hoover, and I actually went ahead and read this and I've read it in one day. It was so good. So while you're not getting a reaction video for this book, just know that I did read it and it was crazy and I do recommend it. So hi guys, I wanted to pop in here really quickly and say that this video does have spoilers and quite a few of them. So if you are planning on reading this book, click out right now. I do not want to ruin it for you, and go read it and come back and watch this video. I was thinking about trying to make this a spoiler-free video, but I feel like it's really hard to react to a book without talking about it directly, so I just decided to, you know, be open with my thoughts and feelings. So this does have spoilers. Also, the beginning of this video, there's kind of a lull, okay? Like, I'm getting into the book, I'm just like kind of low energy, I'm just like chilling, chillaxing, but at the end of the video you'll see I get way more into it. My dog is funny in the end, so just keep watching to the end or just skip till the end. I just feel like sometimes when I'm starting a book I'm like getting into it and I'm just like low energy, you know. I've got to get into a phase where I'm just like, I want to keep reading, and then the energy comes up a lot more. Just keep watching and let me know below if you guys like this, and enjoy the video. I wanted to start this video because I'm going to a coffee shop to study today, and during my study breaks I have been liking to read. That's what I did with Verity and that's what I want to do with this book. So I'm gonna get my bag ready to go study and I'll take this along with me and read the first few pages at the coffee shop today. So thanks for clicking on this video, and I don't know why I'm so hot, but I am, so I'm gonna stop filming. Okay, so I just got to chapter 3. Might read another one, but my thoughts right now are that there are a lot of names, and Lola was right. My sister's read this, my little sister, and she said it's kind of confusing at the beginning because there's a lot of names and stuff. And all I can say right now is that I concur. There's a lot of gods, a lot of sons of gods, but I think it's just because of the scene that I was reading. Like, this is the scene where, what's his name? The king, King Tyndareus, his daughter is finally ready for marriage, and so this is the scene when all of the guys, all the suitors are presenting themselves to the king and his daughter, and so there's just a bunch of men and sons. So that's why I think I'm confused. I don't know, but I don't think every chapter will have this many names, so we'll see. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, Ozzy says hello. I just finished chapter 3, so I'm on chapter 4, which is page 27. Okay, so Patroclus, I still am getting the names down, but Patroclus, yeah, just met Achilles. Thank you, sir. So I just read the chapter where he killed this boy and he got banished or exiled from his kingdom, but he just met Achilles. So I can already tell. Well, I don't know actually. I'm pretty sure this is, he falls in love with Achilles. I'm pretty sure he does. I gotta say it's pretty good. But I have to do some studying now, so I'm gonna stop right now. Chapter 8, baby. Okay, so I just realized I've been reading without my glasses. But I just finished the chapter where he and Achilles kiss. And I just love the way that she writes. It's just so beautiful, the way that she describes the setting and Achilles and how he feels. It's just very beautiful. And so I've really enjoyed the writing style so far. But yeah, so I just finished the chapter where they're sitting and he kisses Achilles, and his goddess mother sees it happen and she's like, I'm sending him away. And it's just crazy. Yeah, I don't know yet if I'll keep reading. I'm on chapter 8. I'm on page 66. But I do have a really early appointment tomorrow, so we'll decide. But I love the representation too of LGBTQ plus love in this book. I'm just loving that so many books these days have that inclusion, and it just shows that we're progressing as a society. And chef's kiss, love it. Hi guys, so the lighting is bad, but I don't really know how to fix it, so we're just gonna bear with it. But I have made some progress on the book, and it's been undocumented progress, okay? I forgot to film a few times, but one second, let me see what chapter I'm on. I think I'm on chapter 16. So I think the last time I updated this vlog I was on like 10 or something, but I'm on page 185, and I just passed the part where they're basically on the ship going back to Pythia for the war, because they found Achilles on the island acting like a woman. And I would say the book is really good. My camera's about to die, so I'll make this update fast. The book is really good. It's definitely a slow burn. It's not like, I don't mean to keep comparing it to Verity, but that's the last book I read. Verity, I was like, could not put it down. Like, I had to know what happened. This book is not like that, but that doesn't mean it's not as good. It's just much more of like a slow burn love story. And I think that because the author puts so much effort into like character development, that's why it's going to be so heartbreaking at the end. I don't really know what happens, I just know that at the end is heartbreaking. So I'm sure that's like one of the reasons the author did that, is the author really wanted us to make sure that we felt deeply about the characters by the end of the book. So yeah, I would say it's not like a super page turner, but it's like definitely beautifully written, and I'm really enjoying the story. And I don't know, I just put it down, and I can't lie, even though it's like a modern adaptation of Greek mythology, I put it down and I feel a little smarter too. So I feel like I'm actually like learning. So there's something about reading like Greek mythology and Greek names and stories like that that just makes you feel smarter. So I have felt really good reading this book, but I have to really study a lot today because I read a lot of yesterday, and so I'm gonna leave my book upstairs and go down to the basement. I could have worse procrastination methods, you know? I could be getting on my phone or watching YouTube, but I'm reading. So it's like, I can be mad at myself, but I shouldn't be too mad at myself. Wish me luck. Bye. Please focus. Thank you. Hello. I am back from a long day of studying, just showered. I'm about to read for a little bit, read until dinner. My glasses are in my car and I'm just really not gonna go outside to my car and get them. So Achilles asked his mom to protect Patroclus after the prophecy, after he dies, and she said no. This lady, his mother, is not nice. She can go somewhere else. Okay, this isn't a crazy moment, but it's kind of sad. He said, "As for the goddess's answer, I did not care. I would have no need of her. I did not plan to live after he was gone." Sadness. Pure sadness. Also, do you guys like this angle? I know it's really attractive. Okay, they're on their way to Troy. I'm on chapter 17. So, I know you guys didn't click on this video for me to just give you a synopsis the whole time, but I just read the part where Patroclus and Achilles have reached like the island where all of the soldiers or fighters, whatever, are like waiting to meet so they can all go to Troy together. And he totally just like did not bow down to Agamemnon, I think is his name. He expected Achilles to like bow, but he didn't. He was just like, yeah, I'm here. You asked for me to be here, and here I am. I'm not bowing to you because I don't really want to be here. But it was definitely a girl boss move on Achilles' part. So that was cool. I also painted my nails. So let's see how long they last, because I'm the literal worst with my nails. I think I have like undiagnosed skin peeling syndrome. I know it's like a real thing, and it is definitely like it gets the brunt of my anxiety. I just always pick. I pick. I can't stop picking. And it's like an anxiety thing, and it's also like a subconscious thing. Like I'll be taking a practice test, and by the time I finished with my practice test, my fingers are bleeding and I didn't even realize I was doing it. So if anyone has any tips, comment them down below. But I like to have my nails painted because it gives me something else to pick at other than my skin. So I end up picking up off the nail polish instead of the skin, which hurts. So this is really more of a thing to help me. But again, let's see how long this lasts. But these actually look cute. Anyways, let's get back to reading. Okay, chapter 18. I don't know, but I think something's about to happen, so I'm gonna record it. Okay, so apparently Achilles is gonna marry Agamemnon's daughter, because basically one of the goddesses is like angry and they don't know why, but goddesses and gods love weddings, so they're like, let's have a wedding so the weather can clear up and we can sail to Troy. But I just read a crazy sentence, so let's see what happens. It says the potential wife. Her eyes were already searching for the husband she had been promised, which is Achilles. She found him easily, her gaze catching on his golden hair. She smiled at what she saw. At her look, Achilles stepped forward to meet her, standing now just at the platform's edge. He could have touched her then, and I saw him start to reach towards her tapered fingers, fine as sea-smooth shells. Then the girl stumbled. I remembered Achilles frowning. I remember him shift to catch her, but she wasn't falling. She was being dragged backwards to the altar behind her. No one had seen Diomedes move, but his hand was on her now, huge against her slender collarbone, bearing her down to the stone surface. She was too shocked to struggle, to know what was even happening. Agamemnon yanked something from his belt. It flashed in the sun as he swung it. The knife's edge fell onto her throat, and blood spurted all over the altar, spilled down her dress. She choked, tried to speak, could not. Her body thrashed and writhed. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna keep reading, okay? So they were doing a human sacrifice to appease the goddess. So they covered it up as a wedding, but then they sacrificed her. Crazy. I don't feel that connected to that princess, so I'm like not dead, but you know, wasn't expecting that. But it says like as soon as they, because basically there had been no wind and so they couldn't sail, and this went on for months. It was so hot and they couldn't sail to Troy for the war. So it says that then before we could move something on our cheeks, we paused unsure, and it came again, soft and cool and smelling of the sea, wind. So the goddess was appeased and she fixed the weather for them. Crazy, you guys, crazy. I'm gonna keep reading, okay? I reached for his hand and took it. I have no need to forgive you. You cannot offend me. So cute. Okay, I'll see you when I see you. Okay, so I just got to the part where basically there's women who are prisoners of the war basically, and they are being sexually assaulted by the men. Don't really like that at all. I think it's awful. But I have to be honest, this book is getting really good. I would say around chapter 18 it really started picking up. Like, I'm flying through it now, baby. Now that I'm blurry, I'm gonna turn the camera off and keep reading. Justice for the women. Guys, I'm vlogging a lot tonight, but not Patroclus being a doctor, okay? Love this development that we have going on here. Patroclus, yes, and you studied with Chiron, you are welcome here, because Chiron taught him medicine, basically. Honey salve against infection, poppy for sedation, and yarrow to make the blood clot. Dozens of herbs that brought the centaur's patient fingers back to me, the sweet green smell of the rose-colored cave. Love this development that we have. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading, but I just wanted to express my chef's kiss for Patroclus, you know, helping the war in the ways he knows how. Okay, guys, I think I'm stopping for the night. I'm on chapter 25, page 270, and I have this much left. I just picked this stopping point because I feel like stuff is about to go down and I don't really want to get to a point where I'm like, I have to finish this tonight because I'm like already really tired. Basically, Patroclus has just been a bomb-ass doctor, and Achilles is continuing to fight. The girl, I not forget her name, but I don't even really know how to say it. Briseis? I don't know. She basically was like, will you be the father of my baby? And he was like, no, because I'm gay. But then he was like, maybe I do want a kid. So he's kind of pondering that right now. and I get the pondering. It makes sense. But I'm gonna blow out my candles over there and probably watch a couple YouTube videos and then go to sleep because I have a long day of studying tomorrow. I'm actually hosting another study with me tomorrow, and by the time this video is up it will have already happened. So if you came, thanks for coming. But follow me on my Instagram as always if you want to get the information on when I'm hosting the study with me's. Okay, reading vlog over for the night, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Good morning. I have bedhead, but I just woke up about like an hour ago, and I'm giving myself an hour to read before I start studying for the day. Don't know how far I'll get, but we will see. Okay. Oh my gosh. So there's a plague going on because Agamemnon wouldn't give back a priest's daughter that he is holding captive and probably sexually assaulting. And the priest came to the camp and was like, I'll give you all my gold, just give me my daughter back. And Agamemnon was like, no, she's my prize, sorry. And so apparently that priest is like a servant of the gods, especially the god of illness and medicine and plague. So the god put a plague upon the whole camp because Agamemnon wouldn't give back the priest's daughter. And so now Achilles confronted Agamemnon and basically was like, give her back so this plague can end. And Agamemnon's pissed because Achilles is not, Agamemnon's the leader of the camp, and so he's mad that Achilles is not treating him as such. Basically, Achilles has been taking a bunch of girls that come into the camp as prisoners and not I don't want to say the R word for trigger's sake, but he's basically saving a bunch of girls, Achilles is. And so Agamemnon just said, you will not kneel to me. Achilles' face was like stone. I will not. Then you are a traitor to this army and will be punished like one. Your war prizes are hostage, placed in my care until you offer your obedience and submission. Let us start with that girl. Briseis is her name. She will do as penance for the girl you have forced me to return. So Achilles is standing up for Briseis because Briseis is a girl that he saved, and they've become really good friends with Briseis. And they don't want to give him over to Agamemnon so he can hurt her and sexually assault her. I did not know this book was gonna have so many I don't know, just plot points. It's just not very, I don't know. It's there's multiple things going on at once, and it's done really, really, really well. Okay, so I liked Achilles. Well, I still like him, but I'm mad at him right now because he's not helping Briseis. You will not help her? There's nothing I can do, he said with finality. A tilting vertigo, as if I were drunk. I could not speak or think. I had never been angry with him before. I did not know how. Honestly, if you're watching this and you haven't read this book, these quotes need to make you stop watching this video and go read it because it's so good. I guess he betrayed Achilles by warning Agamemnon that Achilles was gonna kill him. But I don't know, I'm just gonna keep reading. You chose her, he says, over me, over your pride. The word I use is hubris. I remember learning what the word hubris meant my freshman year of high school when we were reading Shakespeare. I think the word hubris was used, and I was like, what's hubris? And my teacher told me. I want to keep reading, but I have to study. Okay, I'm gonna I'm on chapter 27. A lot has happened, but I need to go get ready because I'm doing a study with me, which I talked about last night. I just remembered. So that is at 2, and I'm doing it at my mom's work because I've been studying there recently. So what was I even saying? This book has me messed up. I can't even form sentences. So say hi to the vlog. It's so fun. Oh my gosh. All right, you guys, the time has come. Just put the glasses on. We're finishing the book today. I have to sneeze. I know that I won't have like a clear head to study today if I don't finish this dang book, because I feel like it's at such a good part. Basically, Achilles is just, you know, presenting that hubris I was talking about. He got so mad at Agamemnon that he refuses to fight anymore. Now Zeus is making the Greeks lose the war. So Achilles is like, they're losing without me, they're losing without me. And Patroclus is like, people are dying because of your pride. Let's get started. Ozzy's like, who are you talking to? Who am I talking to? Am I talking to you? Yeah, you're my bestie. You're my bestie. I love you. Oh my gosh. Patroclus is begging Achilles to fight. Achilles is letting Patroclus go out there in his armor, so that way Achilles is still not fighting, but the hope is that the Trojans will see him and retreat because everyone's so afraid of Achilles. Is Patroclus gonna die? I'm scared. Not Patroclus actually fighting and actually winning. Why is he doing so good? He fell off of his chariot and his helmet falls forward into his eyes. Oh, I thought he was about to be exposed. Guys, I am not just reacting for the video. This is crazy and so well written. Can you guys see how Ozzy is sitting right now? Why are you doing that? Apollo showed up. Ozzy keeps doing. I'm reading a good book, Ozzy. I'm reading a good book. That's why I'm doing that. Ozzy, you can't scare me like that. I'm already high pressure right now. Guys, I'm speechless. Hector just killed Patroclus. My head drops back against the ground, and the last image I see is of Hector, leaning seriously over me, twisting his spear inside of me as if he is stirring a pot. The last thing I think is Achilles. My heart just broke in half. Ugh, I want to vomit right now. I'm on chapter 31. Of course, all my nail polish is gone. Actually, I have this thumb left. Okay, I'm reading the last 4 pages. Oh my gosh. Can you chill? my gosh. Not me actually crying right now. Thank God they were rested together. I cannot with the last page. I literally can't. I'm not okay. At first I do not understand, but then I see the tomb and the marks she has made on the stone. Achilles it reads, and beside it, Patroclus. Go, she says, he waits for you. I can't with this. This book was so good. And I must go right now and collect myself. And I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, I'm sitting here thinking about it and just crying again. I'm so dramatic, but holy shit, you guys have to read this book. I'm like not even still reading it, and I'm just like thinking about it and the quotes and just like the love. So freaking good. Hi guys, it's the next day and I wanted to come in here and give my final thoughts on The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I'm composed now, at least as much as I can be. All I have to say is wow, like this book was so amazing, and I kind of said this earlier, but it didn't start that way. Like it was beautifully written the whole way through, but in the beginning of the book she really presents the characters and, you know, kind of the story, the vibe of what's going on, and so you're just learning a lot about the surroundings and the characters, and so you're not really getting to a lot of the drama. But once you get to a certain point in the book, the quote-unquote drama starts happening, and that in combination with the beautiful writing just made this book like shoot up on my list of just great books. I mean, the quotes in this book I think I will come back to and cherish forever. I was on Pinterest last night. I searched Song of Achilles, like aesthetic Song of Achilles quotes. One of my favorites is definitely, I actually wrote it down in my journal. I journaled about this book too, so that means that I really like it. I could recognize him by touch alone, by smell. I would know him blind by the way his breaths came and his feet struck the earth. I would know him in death and at the end of the world. Like, I want that tattooed on my body. Are you kidding me? And then the last line, go, she says, he waits for you. I just died. This book was so good and just, again, so beautifully well written, and I 10 out of 10 recommend it. My favorite character was definitely Patroclus, but I also really liked Briseis, and I also really liked the chariot driver Automaton. I feel like I've like almost created a subplot in my head about Automaton, because he was a really young chariot driver. He drove Achilles around the war for all of those years, and I just imagine Automaton's like family at home being like, look at our son, like he's killing it, he's driving around a half mortal half god. And I just feel like there could be a whole book about Automaton that I've just created in my head. And so I really liked Briseis, Automaton, and Patroclus. I liked Achilles, but of course, like, if you know, you know, like, I'm just not happy with him, but at least they got to rest together. I'm so grateful for the book world for hyping it up so much, or else I don't think I would have ever picked this up. So yeah, I definitely rate this 5 out of 5, and let me just say, I loved doing this. This was so fun to react to this book. I think this is the perfect book to do it too. So let me know if you guys like this below. I really want to read like a series, but I don't know what series I would read, so comment below if you like this video. Comment below what series I should read or what book I should do a reading vlog on next, and I'll talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye!